Hello everyone. Today's video is going to be a collab with Unknown Zed. Here's her profile picture. We're going to be drawing each other's OC, so let's get started. Hello everyone. So as you already know, I'm going to be drawing Unknown Zed's OCs. I already have them all sketched out because watching sketching is kind of boring. So none of them actually have names except for that one on the top. My goodness, my brother keeps on knocking on walls and doors to try to get into the video because he is annoying. So I don't know if you can hear that, but anyway, what was I talking about? I'm gonna get him for this. So I'm just lining this one on the bottom now. Like I said earlier, these don't have names, but this is one in like a mouse suit. It's like a raincoat, and it kind of looks like it was supposed to be a small child. He's still in the background humming and knocking on things. Ugh, I'm back. Okay, he's left. He will bother us no longer, hopefully. Anyway, so I'm just coloring this in. It turns out literally all three of my dark gray markers are drying out. So this turned out incredibly streaky, but don't worry, I fix it later with a pencil crayon. Anyway, as I was saying, I like this OC. I thought it was cute. As you can see, it did not have that ruffly thing on the front, but I will color that in pink just because I thought, since I wasn't doing a full body, that there just wasn't enough pink. It would just be too much black or dark gray, so I added that in there so it just looked nicer, even though it wasn't a full body. So anyway, I forgot to mention what Unknown Zed even does on her channel. I've been so flustered this entire voiceover. Nothing has been working out. So she does digital art mostly, I think. I haven't seen much of her traditional art. She's very good at it. It's very cute, cartoony, simple. So you should go subscribe to her if you haven't already. So you might be wondering why this is being filmed vertically and in a bed. Well, it's because I did all this sketching in my bed, and it was comfy, and I didn't want to leave, so I got a tripod, and I couldn't figure out how to film it horizontally while I was in my bed, so we have a nice vertical video. Very professional. Anyway, this is what I meant by using a pencil crayon to fix it up. As you can see, it looks a lot less streaky now. I think this one turned out nice. I don't know about the hood. I feel like something about it just isn't quite right. I like the hair. I think it matches nice. I don't know, I just like this drawing, it's cute. So here is the mostly finished drawing. I'm just adding some final finishing touches. I actually had to stop and record this again because my editing app crashed. Yay. So anyway, I'm working on the second one now. So as you can see in this image, we only have the top of the shoulders and the head. And so for some reason I decided this would be the best one to fill up the entire right half of the page with. I don't know what the reasoning was there, but I made the decisions that I made. So I ended up having to make up a lot of the outfit for this one. I assumed she was a princess of some sort because she had a crown. I ditched the incredibly happy expression just because I tried it and it did not look right. It looks like I need to work on very happy expressions, so I just gave her a calm expression. I kind of like the outfit that I made up, but I end up making some slightly questionable color choices. Sorry if you can hear noise in the background. I think my brother is still rattling doors. So I'm just erasing all that now, and the line art looks nice. How do you, there's so many people who have this line art, and it's so nice. It's, thick in some places, and then thin in other places. It's just really nice. I want to learn how to do that. So I'm coloring the hair with this, which obviously isn't correct. I'm going to put a layer of this down and then an orange because I was hoping that would mute it more, and I think it did. These are my alcohol-based pastel markers, so I can layer them, unlike those other ones that are water-based, so you can't really layer them. I think it turned out pretty nice. I like the color it made. Now I'm doing this orange section. I like this orange, it matches the hair, but soon is where I make the most questionable color decision of this video. As you can see, I'm swatching things. Oh yeah, also I'm swatching them right into the other character's hair, but I'll fix that later. Yes, so I choose this red color, which is a questionable decision. I tried to make it look more normal by adding some red, by using red to shade, and this is where I just go and I'm like, whoop-de-doo, everything's fine, shading the hair with pink, because I was happy with the hair, and I wanted to make it better. So there is now this red, and I don't think it looks all that great, but it looks fine in the end, I guess. So now I'm just finishing up the drawing, adding some last minute shading to try to make it look more normal. As you can see, the skin's already done. For some reason it took a long time, and I didn't want to do a voiceover on it. So now I'm starting the last one. This is the only one of this group here that actually has a name. Her name is Rena, I believe. This one was actually really fast. Maybe it was just because it was small, but it went by really quickly. I really like this character design. I think it looks really nice. You can actually see she has two different color schemes. One of them's all black and white, one of them's all blue. As you'll see later, I decided to do the blue one, although I did make a slight alteration to it that I hope is fine. And so many swatches later, we are coloring in the blue. I ended up going with my pastel markers again. I used quite a few of them for this video. For some reason, my editing app is doing this weird thing where you're supposed to be able to, like, see the video play as you're doing the voiceover, but it just, like, stops playing after a certain while and freezes, so I can't see what's happening. So that's great. Which is why the audio might sound drastically different, because I keep having to turn off the recording, check to see where I am, and then keep recording again. Plus, I recorded this over the course of several days, so sorry if this audio is absolutely horrible quality. So now I'm coloring in the hair. I really like this hairstyle. I like the big swoopy thing over the top. But actually, both of these hairstyles were very different than what I normally draw in my style, but they were both very fun to do. I also like her expression and her tiny nose. I think it's cute. And so here is that color decision that I was talking about earlier, where I slightly changed it. I didn't want to do too much dark gray and black because the character right underneath it had a lot of that. Plus, like I said, those markers are dying. I really don't know what I'm going to do about that. So I ended up using the darkest gray in my pastel set to make this dark gray for the overall shirt kind of thing. I hope that's okay. So now I'm just finishing up Rena's hair. I'm using a pencil crayon to cover up all the streakiness. I end up going over the side of the face with the pencil crayon a little bit and having to cover it up with white gel pen, but I don't think it's too obvious. Overall, I really like how all these drawings came out. I think they all turned out pretty nicely, although I did just realize I didn't add any highlights except to the eyes on that orange girl. That's kind of weird. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed making it. Thank you to Unknown Zed for collabing with me. Make sure to check out her channel and go subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye!